Alright, we're going to create a class in Springboard Digital. Once you log into Springboard Digital, there's probably a splash page that you'll open up whenever you begin. Just exit out of that splash page. If you'll look across the top of the screen, there are some differences from this year's page as opposed to last year's. Notice ebook, teacher resources, assessments, progress reports, professional learning, and class roster. All of these were there last year. They're just in a different location. It's probably a little bit easier to access. That was the whole idea. We're going to create a class. To do that, I'm going to click on Class Roster. When you click on Class Roster, you should see a sample class and any other classes that you've already created. You cannot delete the only class that you have, so don't try to delete the sample class yet. I want to shrink this, and then I'm going to create a class. We'll click the plus sign next to Create Class. Now that we have this Create Class open, you have to give your class a name. I'm going to call this one Algebra 3. And this is a math class, so I'm going to select Mathematics. I don't know what my schedule is yet, but I'm going to say this is first hour. You have to choose a start date and end date. Notice it has stars beside start and end. So I'm going to click on the calendar to show the calendar, and I want the start date for this class to be August 12th of this year. I want the end date to be sometime after the end of school. That's not going to matter a whole lot to us when it ends, as long as it doesn't end in the middle of the school year. So I'm going to click on May 31st. Surely school will be over by that time. And then I'm going to click Create Class. And you'll see that our class needs products. What that means is that there's no book assigned to the class yet. To add a product, rather, what you're going to do, scroll down just a little bit. There are 5 books available: Integrated Math 3, Algebra 1, Algebra 2, Geometry, and Pre-Calculus. For my Algebra 3 class, I want them to have access to Algebra 2. I'm going to click on the checkbox beside it, and to Pre-Calculus. Click on the checkbox beside that. Then click Add Selected Products. You notice when I do this, the selected products are at the top of the screen. If I did not like what I created, I could click Delete or Edit. If I click on Edit, I can change some of the particulars about the class. But if I make a class and don't need it, I would just click Delete, and that's it. If you need to know how to do this, watch the video over and pause it where you need to.